Welcome to three critical keys to career acceleration for the young black man. All right, hey, we're at number three. All right, we did number one, gave you number two. Now we're here at number three. All right, and that third critical key to career acceleration is improve your value as a team member. All right, every job is a team of people assembled to accomplish a mission, right? And it's important that you understand what a good team member is and what a bad team member is. And you see, we have it right here for you. A good team member, right? When we're talking about a good team member, a good team member adds harmony. A bad team member adds disruption. A good team member encourages. A bad team member discourages, right? As a good team member, you have to be willing to help, right? Willing to help out if folks need your help. And you also have to, and maybe more importantly, be willing to be helped, right? To work as a member of the team. If someone can help you out to accomplish something, take that information, use that assistance so we can accomplish whatever that goal is, all right? Get an understanding of how does my role help the roles around me? And how do those roles help my role? Right? And again, it's not a personal thing. So it's not like how do they help me? How do I help them? More so, how does their role help my role? Right? When I used to unload trucks, right, for Walmart. Right? The truck come in, they back up, we take the boxes off, right, put them onto the pallet, forklift driver come and get them, and then take it right into the warehouse. So in my position, I was connected to the truck driver, right? Making sure they backed up, put it in a good spot, making sure we were efficient and effective with getting those boxes off. Because that truck driver wanted to get to more loads, right? That's their money. The more loads, the more money. We get it, right? So that helped the truck driver. And then stacking it on that pallet correctly helps the forklift driver as well, right? That's just a simple illustration of how you're on a team. You're connected to other people. Get an understanding of how you all help each other, all right? Again, it's nothing personal, right? Now, why is it important to be a good team member? Well, we talk about those keys to career acceleration, right? To accelerate your career and make sure that you're making consistent progress. There's only three of them. Number one was be a good problem solver. Number two, be a good communicator. Number three, be a good team member, right? Why is it important to be a good team member? Because every job is a team, and being a good team member has the same components at every job, right? Being a good team member, you can plug and play that wherever. Again, a good team member is someone who's willing to help, someone who's willing to be helped, someone who encourages, not discourages, someone who adds to the harmony and doesn't add to the disruption, right? Simple. Being a good team member, right? And those characteristics will be beneficial at any organization. Again, all we offer is the truth, and that's why it's so simple, right? One of the employability skills that employers talk about a lot is lacking in the workforce is that ability to work on a team. They say folks have the technical skills, right? You went to school, you got the knowledge, great. If you can't work on this team of people, right, and you're causing disruption, you're discouraging people, you're making everyone worse on the team, you're still a liability to the company. We call that opportunity. All right. If you help the team run smoother, does that make you an asset or a liability? An asset, right? Be a good team member because you want to be an asset. When you help the company make more money, you increase your value, which ultimately increases your compensation. Let's say if you had to choose between two workers, both good workers, one is a okay team member, the other one great team member. Which one are you going to choose? The same that most of us would choose because we want to win. You want to profit in business, right? We're not here to mess around and lose. So when you see assets, you want to keep those assets. You want to compensate those assets to make sure they're happy. Because an asset, there's a lot of companies out there who would love to have an asset. Not many companies who would love to have a liability, but there's a lot of companies who would love to have an asset, right? So now you're saying, how do I do this, right? How do I commit to being a good team member every day? Well, we got some simple things that you can do every day, right? Number one, make sure you add harmony and not disruption. Again, make sure you're adding harmony to the situation. right? You're making sure folks get along. If they don't like each other, cool, let's stay apart and let's get this job done. All right. Number two, be encouraging, not discouraging. Be encouraging, right? When a person believes they can do something and you pour more belief into them, now they're more likely to do the thing. If a person doesn't believe they can do something and you can pour belief into them, they can start to believe that they can do the thing, right? But if you're trying to take that belief away, now we're not going to accomplish our goals as a team, and now we're losing customers instead of gaining customers, all right? Number three, be willing to help and be willing to be helped. Right? And then number four is that attitude. Oh, my goodness. Attitude. Huh? Have a positive attitude. There's three types of attitudes, right? You got positive, you got neutral, and you got negative. The positive attitude, that's the person who's willing, the person who's helpful. That neutral attitude, this person doesn't care, right? They believe their performance doesn't matter. The neutral person, if they're around positive people, they'll likely act positive. If they're around negative people, they will likely act negative, right? And then we have the negative people, the people who are unwilling, the people who are discouragers, the people who like to, start the gossip, the drama, sow the seeds of discontent, huh? Which one do you think? Which one do you think the owner wishes they could have more of? The positive attitude, right? Again, this is about being an asset so we can bring in more customers, make more money. So those four things. So those four things, right? Every day, add harmony, be encouraging, be willing to help and be helped, and have a positive attitude, right? Every day. And keep in mind, we're talking months and years, not days and weeks, right? Months and years, every day. It's just like developing any muscle. If you do push-ups you do 30 push-ups in one day, not gonna make a difference. You do 30 push-ups for 30 days, now you're stronger, right? You're starting to get strong. It takes longer than that, but you're starting to get stronger, right? Same concept with this. This stuff takes time. Again, months, years, all right? But if you don't plan to be here for the next year or two or whatever, hey, we don't know how to help you. But if you do plan to be alive in 2 years, doing this stuff every day will make life look different for you 2 years from now, right? 30 days of doing these things, these three critical keys, just 30 days, and you'll start to get more ideas, right? 3 months of doing this, you'll start to see more opportunities. Things will look different to you now. 3 months of doing these things every day. 6 months of doing these three critical keys every day, you'll be getting more recognition than you probably ever have in your job. 12 months of doing these three critical keys every day, right? Being a good problem solver, being a good communicator, being a good team member every day. 12 months from now, everything will be different, right? That's the reality of this thing. We're trying to get you to the improved version of yourself. Ain't no tricks, ain't no dress like this, impress this person, manipulate that one. Nah, I ain't got none of that shit for you, man. All I have is the truth. Man, you focus on these three areas, improving, so that when folks come to the job, they know, oh man, we got a problem we looking for. You know what I mean? Oh man, we need someone to speak at this thing. Right? We having some issues with this customer. They in a bad mood. Let's get, you know what I mean? That's what it should be. Good problem solver, good communicator, good team member. Changes everything, man. Hey, hey, man, I kind of stumbled on this. But once I got to it and started to see, oh, this is what I'm doing, game over, yo. The last evaluation I got, one before last, my supervisor at the time laid it out. Man, you're such a good problem solver. You bring such harmony to the team, man. And whenever we need you to speak, oh, you're there, right? Outstanding. This nigga's amazing, man. Right? But it's a simple formula. Keep in mind, it's all just a math problem. Doing this plus doing this equals these results. All right? Don't overcomplicate it, man. The truth is simple. Always will be. Hey, learn the information. Use the information. And if you deem it to be valuable, Share the information.